Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Violet GoLocke. Last episode, we took on the Rookbah squad, the Team Starbase in the north of Paldea. The Fairy type leader was able to take down our Quillfish, but we were able to keep him away from the rest of our team. We were able to get another encounter. I want to say that was a Deerling. Yeah, it was a fall Deerling, a nice bright orange one. This episode, we're gonna head to another badge location. We can kind of rapid fire the remaining two, I think, because we've already kind of explored where they are. It's right here. It's very close to us. We set that as our destination. We're gonna try to find a close by fly point. Um, I remember this Titan being a little bit more difficult than the rest of them. Obviously, this being the last Titan is inherently going to be a bit stronger. But I think I have a strategy. Looking at our team, I kind of have a plan to take it on. So I'm not super worried. So I think we're just gonna beeline over there. We're not gonna really take any big detours or anything. We've explored most of what the Paldea region has to offer, which is kind of exciting. Only got a tiny bit left, so let's jump on down here. Obviously, if you see any trainers, we might as well fight them. A little bit of extra experience can definitely help out in the long run. So let's hit ourselves where we hit the ground. Looks like there's some Toxicroak and Krogunk there. Got a nice little max potion. I think we're gonna jump into that the weird lookout tower real quick and see if we can get ourselves a Gimme Ghoul. Looks like there is one there, and a TM, which is nice. And I see a trainer down there as well. So glad we took this tiny bit of a detour. Fire Blast, fantastic TM, definitely good. We took that detour to get that. Here's little Gimme Ghoul. If we're able to beat this thing, we should get a nice chunk of Gimme Ghoul coins for our own Gimme Ghoul. Hopefully an Aqua Tail will be enough. Nice, it is. We're trying to train up our Girafarig in our party. It'd be nice to get Girafarig up to par with the rest of our team, but that might be a little tough. So I'm kind of just, really hoping. Got a power swap. Might be a little tough, like I said. I'm actually gonna... What nature was our Girafarig? I totally didn't see there. Rat, what nature are you? Up special attack minus speed. That's pretty good. I'll take that for sure. Let's jump down here, though. Looks like there's that trainer I was talking about. Is there anything on that second level? I can't really see. Lots of items for us to grab, so let's grab those before we fight the trainer real quick. A little Swalot. That's a throwback. I remember our Swalot. It went down for the Poison Team Starbase, I think. Yeah, I fought late. I remember skimming back through the footage to see what took it out, and it was like a Clodsire that I didn't see. So remember that caused us a lot of trouble. So go back and check that episode if you haven't. It was definitely an eventful episode, I'll tell you what. Lots of items, so let's go fight the trainer that I saw over here. Swablu getting in the way. And then deal with this. Looks like an old dude in a school uniform. A little interesting. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Yes, the art here truly is fine. Breathe deep. Okay. Jose the student, what Pokemon do you have for us? He's got a Spidops. Spidops being a pure bug-type Pokemon. Very low base stat total. This thing can't do anything near Pokemon. Don't worry about it at all. I'd be surprised if we can't take it out with a single rollout, honestly. Okay, rollout has a low base power, I guess. So that's a little embarrassing. It's going to use Circle Throw on us. That's going to switch us out, I believe. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, who are we going into now? Oh, just gotta wait and see. Our Dragonair, that's fine too. Dragonair can get a little bit of experience from this. Dragonair is actually pretty close to evolving, which is good to note. I think level 55 is when it evolves into Dragonite, so we can get a nice, strong pseudo-legendary Pokemon very soon. Spidops goes down. We had a nice chunk of experience for our Girafarig. Cacturns, Learn, and Sandster. That's fine. We're okay without that. Honchcrow's next. I think we're gonna go back into a Zoom roll for this Honchcrow. Hit it with another... Ooh, maybe... I think I'm going to use Rollout, so I think Rollout might actually do more than Draining Kiss because our attack is so high, especially with huge power. Here's that Honchcrow. Shouldn't be too difficult. Honchcrow's not a very strong Pokemon either, so Rollout. Ooh, it's going to use Swagger on us. That's a little scary if we hit ourselves in Confusion. If we hit ourselves in Confusion, does it use huge power? That would be a big issue. Okay. Okay, and we break through Confusion, and we missed the rollout. That's incredibly infuriating. I think we just pressed it again, though. Ooh. Okay, that's not going to do a whole lot of damage. But that's pretty scary. Foul Play uses our own attack set against us, and because of Swagger, especially in our attack that's really high, we're able to hit this rollout. Is that enough? Nice, okay, perfect. That was a little scary, but we're fine. We have it just fine. Honchcrow goes down nice and quick. Should heal a little bit back with Shell Bell. Love to see that. And I think that's his last Pokemon. Already at level 21 with Girafarig, so learning Psybeam, that's a pretty good Psychic move, no? A 65 base damage. That is higher than fusion, so I mean it's just better. Might as well. There we go. Perfect. Able to defeat him. Not super challenging. I detect a hint of salt on the breeze. Probably because we're so close to the ocean. Whoa, okay. Hi, Altaria. Didn't see you there. Giving us a big scream. I'll just run from this real quick. And then I think we're going to jump down into the water and start heading towards where the Titan is marked. Let's not hesitate any longer. Some Tatsugiri along the way. Perfect. Just jumping on down here. Before we fight the Titan... Ooh. It wouldn't let me go for it anymore. It looks like we got a little close to it. Got a little phone call coming in. Hey there, Max. So rumor has it the false Dragon Titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? Not a single person's ever caught a glimpse of it. Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing when we don't even know what it looks like? Sure would be handy if it just ran around crying, I'm the Titan or something. If only, right? That would be very handy. Before we head in, we're actually going to thinking about the strategy for a bit. We're going to teach our Amoonguss Clear Smog. If you're running an Amoonguss, I recommend doing this. We'll get rid of Ingrain for now. We can just relearn that later. Being able to clear stat boost will be extraordinarily useful fighting this Titan. Where are we now? What? They put us like on the other side of the lake practically. That's a little weird. We can't just go into the lake, so it's not a big deal. You know, some big Pokemon kind of chilling in the lake, so definitely be a bit careful. Don't want to get in any unnecessary fights where we could lose some strong Pokemon. Almost right into that Slowpoke there. Got a resist feather. Tropius. There's a little belly bolt jumping along too. There's probably at least an item on this island, I would think. Yeah, perfect. Is it worth it? I'd say that's pretty worth it. Jollyman's pretty useful. Oh, let's see if we can get that steak real quick. Let's jump up. Can we go? Oh, we're not gonna be able to make it, I don't think. Is there another way up? Not that I see now. That's fine. We'll just keep heading this general direction. Let's see what we can do about the Titan. It looks like it's marked as being over here. Some Bergmite Navalug, very nice. Let's get a Amoonguss out in the front. Oop. Okay. Weird input sequence, I guess. Open my map. Some Veluza. Let's not fight those. We know Veluza are a little annoying. Oh, looks like there's Pokemon all over this island. He's gonna let me out of the water finally. Look at all these little guys. So, that sounds kind of like Titan, but I'm pretty sure the one we're looking for is going to very explicitly tell us it's a Titan. That I feel like that's not enough. Tashi, all these little Tatsugiri yelling at us. So let's keep wandering around. Ooh, there's a trainer here. Might as well fight them. Oh, it looks like they're going to have a bird Pokemon, though. So let's not lead with Amoonguss. We'll lead with Azumarill. We'll auto-heal it, too. What Pokemon you got for us? You sure put in some effort coming all the way out here on your own little legs. Well, I guess we mostly were on Miraidon, especially when it comes to the water. Cabby Oscar, what do you have for us? He's going to have a Copperajah. Copperajah is a pure steel Pokemon, so Azumarill's not incredible against it, but it's not horrible either. I think I'm actually going to switch out Azumarill, though, just to be safe, because this thing can have steel moves, and those are pretty good against Azumarill, so I'm going to switch into our Annihilate here and get a close combat or low sweep ready to take this on instead. Better to be safe than sorry, of course. Oh, perfect, and he's going to use Strength, which doesn't affect us at all. Love to see that. So let's do this thing with a nasty close combat. I'd be surprised if this doesn't take it out in one hit. Copperajah's pretty bulky, but our Annihilate hits like a truck, so it doesn't even matter. A critical hit obviously will help us out there too. Copperajah goes down. Love to see that. Perfect. And Girafarig leveled up and learned Agility. We're okay without Agility, honestly. That was a very easy fight. Nice little chunk of experience for Girafarig, though, so. Those little legs held up some real great skills. Let's keep looking at these Tatsugiri, see if any of them are screaming anything noteworthy at us. Is there any over here? Oh, that looks like a Titan. Yeah, Titan. He's literally saying it. Okay, so I assume we found a Titan. So that means we do get another encounter. So let's do that real quick before we fight this guy. Let's grab something from the water. Anything noteworthy in here? Oh, Bergmite. I think we've caught a Bergmite, though. We have. Ooh, that's a little risky. I don't know if I want to. You know what? We'll get a Zoomer out front, and we could try to catch this guy. I don't think we've seen one of these guys quite yet. This Pokemon, this very large fish Pokemon that looks kind of like Whiscash, is a Dondozo. I remember my first time seeing a Dondozo, I immediately was like, oh, like Whiscash got some love, some regional variants or something, or convergent evolutions. I thought they were obviously directly related. Come to turn out, they are absolutely not. These Pokemon are completely different, except in kind of appearance. They're both catfish Pokemon. That Whiscash in the background's whiskers are standing perfectly straight up. I don't know if they normally do that. This ones are not. I wonder if that's like a gender difference or if it's just like a weird like programming quirk. You'll notice you get quite a few frame rate drops in the lake over here, so definitely be a bit careful. How much is Aquatail going to do? Hopefully not a lot. Okay, no, that's fine. I say we keep using Draining Kiss a little then. I get him a little bit lower, and then also heal us a tiny bit. That way, if we throw some more Pokeballs, we'll be totally fine. Obviously, we can stall out the rain a little by doing this too. Where's it going to heal us? Oh, quite a bit. Wow. This battle is going to take a little bit because of the frame rate issues, especially the rain doesn't help, and obviously being in the giant lake that is kind of known for having frame rate issues isn't going to help either. Ooh, Body Slam. How much is that going to do? Hopefully not a whole lot. No, we're fine. We'll hit him. Oh, of course we get paralyzed. I'd say we just try to throw dive balls at this point, honestly. Like, he's at half health. We also have net balls if we want to switch to those. Hopefully this will catch. Love it if it does. 1, 2, definitely some slow shakes. 3, there we go. Caught that Dondozo. And now we can throw that in our PC box and get whatever our next Pokemon Go encounter is. I'm very excited to see what that is. Nice. Whoa, lots of levels for everybody. Love to see that. Very interesting looking Pokemon. You'll notice it's kind of related to Tatsugiri. Its Pokedex entry there. It treats Tatsugiri like a boss and follows it loyally. That might come into play very shortly. You'll see what I mean very soon. Add to the Pokedex. And then we'll head to the the boxes and grab that Dondozo we just caught. Fortunately, we can't use it as much as I'd love to use a Dondozo. But with that being said, our next encounter in the Pokemon Violet GoLocke is a Eevee. Oh, that's awesome. I'm very excited to have an Eevee. A Terra type normal, of course. It's going to be an up special events minus defense nature. It's fine. Runaway is its ability. Actually, phenomenal. I'm so excited. We didn't name the Deerling last episode. No, I just remembered. Let's be sure to do that. We'll do that real quick. I'm very excited about getting that Eevee. We can choose obviously what to evolve that into. Let's focus on the Deerling right now. We'll name it like Dan the Deerling. That's fine. Anyway, back to the Eevee. Being able to choose what we evolve this Eevee into could be super useful. I think I'm going to stick with Girafarig on our team for now, but if Girafarig or Soda on our team goes down, Eevee will definitely be the switch, and we'll name it Ian. Ian the Eevee. That's definitely fine. I can get behind that. I don't think we've named anyone else Ian. Nope. Put Deerling back up into that spot. Box 1. Absolutely ecstatic about that encounter. That is super cool to get. Who knows what that Eevee is going to evolve into? If it's even going to evolve, we might end up pulling through with the team we got now, which would be kind of interesting. Let's get out of this water so that the frame rates go back up to normal. There we go. We'll heal everybody up real quick, and then how do we? Can we use it from the? No, I think we have to go back. Let's heal up real quick, and then we'll go take on that Titan. We need a paralyze heal. That works. Run all over here. And, ooh, is there an item there? That was... What the heck? I totally thought I saw something. Let's make sure we have our, what's it called? Amoonguss out front. And then we'll talk to this little Titan. See what he's got for us. Ah, Titan. Hi, little dude. Oh. Speaking of Dondozo, there lurches out a Dondozo to eat that little Tatsugiri. So, let's see what's going on here. Dondozo, the False Dragon Titan, you'll notice it's a pure water type. Did something I wasn't necessarily, or didn't do something I wasn't expecting it to, or I was expecting it to do. A Dondozo, if it's on the field with Tatsugiri and eats it like that, a Dondozo normally gets a huge boost to all its stats. It's interesting to note that didn't happen there. Not exactly sure why. I still think our, what's it called? Our Amoonguss is the best option here. Giga Drain does enough damage that we're able to take it out and heal it without any issue, so... if this thing doesn't get the stat boost, then I think Clear Smog was kind of a useless addition. That critical hit, I'd love to see that. It would have knocked it out, but of course, this Titan's going to get the opportunity to run away, as they most often do. There it goes, receding into the water. Oop, looks like it got somewhere to be. Let's real quick hop on our Miraidon and see if we can follow that thing. Head to where it's heading to next. I can kind of follow it sitting there beneath the waves. Can we like catch up to it, I wonder? Oh, this is cool. We're like sitting on top of him. I really like this. This is a cool little shot. Look at us with our big Dondozo Titan buddy. Heading to our next battlefield, wherever that may be. Whoa, Veluza running at us. Let's not get attacked by them. There he goes back beneath the waves. Looks like he was heading over here, though. It looks like there's a little tiny orange Tatsugiri. I assume this is the Titan one. Oh, there's our big buddy Dondozo. Oh, he's hitting at that big rock wall that looks like another one of those Herba Mystica Den things. See what they find in there. Little Tatsugiri running in. There's our buddy Arvin. Max, did you find the Titan? So that's it? Sure is one big dragon? Wait, is it even a dragon or is it a fish? Huh? Oh, it looks like he's eating that Tatsugiri again. The little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan? He didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. Well, it looks like we got a battle on our hands. Luckily, Arvin's here to help us now. Dondozo is going to get big power boost from that Herba Mystica, so let's be very careful. Is it going to get the stat boost, I wonder? It is not. That's very interesting. We'll Terrasilize and hit it with Giga Drain. I'm not super worried, but by Terrasilizing, we can make sure we're fine. Food chain's got me pretty fascinated. I'm going to dig in and make a meal of this battle. So the Tatsugiri ate the Herba Mystica, and the Dondozo ate the Tatsugiri, and it got boosted by the Herba Mystica, but not by the Tatsugiri. It's a little interesting. Dondozo and Tatsugiri, if paired next to each other in a double battle, do have some incredible interactions. They're very popular in early competitive formats this generation, so you can definitely see some clips of them if you look them up online. I actually used a team that focused on them for a while early on competitively, so very cool Pokemon. I've had lots of experience using them, so kind of know what their whole gimmick is. Dondozo's defense can fall. That doesn't matter to us. We're pressing a special move anyway. It's going to hit us with a Body Slam. It looks like. How much is that going to do? Quite a bit. We should honestly... Oh, and we put it to sleep with Effect Spore. That's awesome. Okay, and we should be able to knock it out with another Giga Drain or two, as well as heal back probably all the damage we took. Looks like this Titan's going to be a quick little battle, and it's our last Titan battle too, so we can get another piece of Herba Mystica for our Miraidon to eat in the sandwich, and of course for, what's it called, Arvin to feed to his Sigma Bostiff. Got one last Giga Drain we throw out. Dondozo's going to stay fast asleep, and our Moongus should be able to take this thing out with a nice Giga Drain. Perfect. Get boosted with that Terra energy, and there goes Dondozo, the false Dragon Titan, taken down nice and easy by our big little mushroom guy. Perfect. And there it goes. We did it, Max. Now the Titan's taken care of. Next up on the menu is that Herba Mystica. Oh? Well, the little sushi guy escaped without becoming that thing's lunch. Titan! What, does this thing want to fight too? So in a cute little twist of events, Dondozo isn't actually the final Titan. This tiny little Tatsugiri is. Tatsugiri is a water dragon Pokemon. I think... I'm going to try to Toxic it. I don't think it can do a whole lot of damage to our Moongus. It was going to Icy Wind us. That is super effective, but that's not going to do a whole lot. Okay, it's like a third of our health, so we can't take another, like, 2 of those. Crit, we should be fine. Toxic this thing, like I said. And then I think next turn I'm going to start Giga Draining. Giga Drain will be neutral because it is part Dragon type. We should still be fine. Greedent's going to hit it with a takedown. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. Okay, and then Toxic will slowly start building up damage. We're going to heal a little back with our leftovers too, so love to see that. Give us a little bit of extra staying alive power. And of course, Toxic's going to do a tiny little chunk of energy there. It'll keep doing more the longer this thing is toxic, so let's hit it with another Giga Drain. Let's use Muddy Water. That probably won't knock us out? No, absolutely not. Did almost no damage to us. A Giga Drain, that did no damage. That's okay. By using Giga Drain over and over, we can ensure that we stay alive for a bit. So I definitely don't mind having to do that. That's scary. Avoided the takedown. It's a little annoying. We'll heal a bit back with our leftovers once again. Basically to where I think we started that turn. It's going to take a little bit more toxic damage. You'll notice it did substantially more that time. It's just going to keep incrementing, so that's why I'm going to keep pressing Giga Drain, just because that's the safer option. Tatsugiri is going to spend this turn taunting the Greedent anyway, so It's totally fine. There we go. Giga Drain. Again, that's going to keep doing just a tiny bit of damage, but as Toxic builds up, that is eventually going to snowball into doing a ridiculous amount of damage to this Tatsugiri. I believe I would say Toxic damage doubles every turn, which is obviously a little crazy. Like, you can really start doing a whole lot of damage every turn with Toxic, even if the opponent is healing. It's like basically putting a timer on the opponent. We might as well Terrasilize. I don't know why we didn't. Give a nice Terra boost to our Giga Drains. Obviously, it'll take a little time, but that's okay. We've got nothing but that, so we're lasting against this Tatsugiri very well. It's obviously toxic, so it is only able to live a few more turns. And our Moongus is doing just fine. It's staying pretty consistently at pretty high health. It's going to hit us with a Muddy Water. Oh, and our Moongus avoided it, so it's not going to hit us with Muddy Water. That is enough to knock out Arven's Greedents. That's honestly fine. I don't think Arven has another Pokemon, but again, that's totally cool. Our Moongus is doing just fine on its own. This Giga Drain will do a bit more damage. Love to see that. The Toxic is going to start ridiculously wasting away at this Tatsugiri, which is good to note too. I'm very curious to see how much it does this turn. Obviously, we're going to heal a little bit from leftovers. We are playing this game a little slow and safe, but better to do that than to lose some important Pokemon. And I'm very comfortable with how our Amogus is doing right now, so I don't want to risk losing anyone else. It's going to hit us with a Dragon Pulse. How much is that going to do? Oh, quite a bit. Okay. Maybe we got to be a bit careful. Especially now that there's not a Greedent on the field for it to target. Icy Wind probably will end up doing a tiny bit more damage too. So let's be very careful. How much is this Toxic going to do? I think one more turn should be enough to finish off the Tatsugiri. How much is that going to do? Wow, quite a bit. Yeah, absolutely one more turn. Let's do this thing with one last Giga Drain, and that should be just enough. It's going to Icy Wind. And it looks like it's going to miss us. Love that. I don't think that would have knocked us out, but it definitely would have done quite a bit of damage, so avoiding it's definitely much appreciated. Good job, Amoongus. Giga Drain's not going to be enough to finish it off, but we do know what is, that being the Toxic damage, so heal a little bit with leftovers, too. Our Amoongus' ability to stay on a field for basically permanently is insane, I'll tell you what. And there goes Tatsugiri. Hurt by the poisoning and able to knock it out. Love to see that. And that is another Titan defeated. There he goes, little tiny fish dude. Defeated the Titan Tatsugiri. Good job, Amoongus. Chilling in the water. Maybe that's weirdly, like, comforting and relaxing. It's soothing to sit in that water. On the little, it's kind of like a, not a sandbar, but like a rock bar, I guess. Phew, nice job, Max. That's my hardworking little bud. Maybe the Titan was both those Pokemon together, like some kind of combo meal. You know, we got one thing left to do, Arven, and that's to go grab that last piece of Herba Mystica. Little one came out of here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Max. Sounds good. Let's head on in and make those sandwiches that you're oh so known for producing for us, Arven. He's definitely a nice little sandwich chef. There we are. That must be it. There it is. This one looks bright red. Wonder what it is. If it's last Herba Mystica. The spicy Herba. I was about to say, I bet it's spicy. It's being bright red. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. So it seems spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism. Gives your circulation a boost and helps flush out all those toxins along with a ton of sweat. You know what's next? It's chow time. Sounds good. Let's get some Herba Mystica in our bellies through Arven's delicious sandwiches that he's made for us so many times. This is our 5th one. Here we go. Trusty Arven's charcoal block full of cheer final herb super sandwiches. Or sandwich. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? There we go. False Dragon Titan defeated. That sandwich looks like it's on fire. That's our last Titan, though. We've done all 5 of the Titans in Paldea. Got one objective left, and that's another Team Starbase, so... Looks like our buddy's coming out to say hi. Hey there, Miraidon. I assume you want a nice little bite of this? Of course you can have it, bud. Go ham. Pun not intended. I'm just now noticing how go ham can be a nice little sandwich pun. I wonder what is on that sandwich other than the Herba Mystica. You definitely see some like lettuce of some sort. Alright, we'll be able to climb up vertical surfaces now. Definitely very useful. Guess it's Bostiff's turn then. Poor little guy. Hopefully this will be enough to bring him back to full health. Come on, bud. Eat up. I'm holding my breath to see. Very, very hopeful Boston will be fine now. It's going to make you all better, I promise. Max and I, we really did our best to get this for you. We're going to play with your favorite ball as much as you want, just like we used to. Please get better. That's all I want, really. Looks like it's what Miraidon kind of wants too. Fingers crossed that's enough to get my Mabostiff back up to full health. 5 special sandwiches crafted by the sandwich master Arvin himself. I'm sure that could heal any disease, no matter how bad it was. Mabostiff, you did your best, bud. Rough. Oh. Looks like he's getting up. Bud. There it is. Looks like Mabostiff's back up to full health. I know, bud. Me too. Us and our gigantic robot lizard. Such a heartwarming story. Like through our conquest of the Titan Pokemon, Arvin was finally able to heal his childhood best bud, Mabostiff. Oh, and our phone's going off. Hello, Max. This is Turo. What? Miraidon seems interested too. Seems that Miraidon has regained all of its powers except for the power to battle. Should now be able to climb up any vertical surface it grabs onto while you're riding upon it. Perfect. We can definitely get some use out of that. I knew you were the right one to entrust it to, Max. I'll listen to you, like you had anything to do with it. That voice. Arvin, are you there? I've been searching so long for a way to reach you, because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Max back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab in Poco Path. I'll reach out once. Hold on. Let me collect my thoughts. I will reach out once more when you arrive there. Interesting. They seem to know each other. Huh. I don't think Arvin's really spoken of Turo at all. Nor has Turo of Arvin. I'm glad to see my boss is back on his feet, though. I'd love to see that. I guess you probably already know, but that's my dad. Always buried under his work of pursuing his own research, never at home with me. It's the first time I've even heard his voice in years, And now what? First thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy? He's seriously unbelievable. But I'm guessing you and Miraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but sure, fine. I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Poco Path, at the lighthouse where you and me first met. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Well, Boston got a nice little smile there. We got one more place to go with Arvin, it seems like. We'll head there after we do our last Team Star base, though. Still gotta get at least one more badge. Dad, where have you been all this time? Very interesting. Of course, now that we've beaten a Titan, we do get another encounter, so let's make sure we're all healed up. We are. And then... Here, there's a Tatsugiri. Might as well catch that. See if we can get a little close. I don't think that counted as a back throw. Look at that GoLocke in the background kind of like sitting in the same place. Let's throw a dive ball at this. Hopefully we can catch this thing nice and fast. We're gonna have to weaken it. Hopefully not. We might. Let's get able to break out. Just try to hit the Dragon Pulse, of course. Doesn't affect our Azumarill. I think it should live at least a Draining Kiss. I don't know if I want to risk that, though. I think I'm just going to keep throwing Pokeballs, honestly. I don't want to risk losing an encounter, especially this late on, when we're not going to have many more encounters. So, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Oh, I thought I had it there. I was going to try to hit us with a Mirror Coat. Mirror Coat acts as counter, except for special moves, so be a little careful fighting these. Hopefully Net Balls will work. This is a Water-type Pokemon, so I would think they would. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Tatsugiri was caught. Didn't even have to battle it. Love to see that. So let's head to our boxing meet there. Got a nice chunk of experience. Wow, lots of experience early on that. There we go. It's a little pink Tatsugiri. This is the droopy form. Slot it into the Pokedex right next to Dondozo, its big old buddy. And we'll go meet it in our box. And with that being said, our next encounter in the Pokemon Violet GoLocke... Oh, hold on. We gotta put him in box 32 first. Our next encounter in the Pokemon Violet GoLocke is a Quilava. Oh, that's awesome. Quilava being a pure fire-type Pokemon. I'm not normally able to really find these in Paldea. It's going to be up speed minus defense nature. That's not horrible. Blaze is its ability. That's totally fine. Hasty, if you were wondering. Very excited about getting Quilava. It is a little bit low level, which is definitely a little upsetting. But honestly, this is a pretty good contender for being on the team. It's another Quill Pokemon, maybe. I was thinking Quilson 2 or something. How about, I feel like Jerry. Jerry's a pretty good Quilava name. Like, that's a Jerry right there. Probably won't go on the team, but definitely a very cool encounter. I'm very excited about that. With that being said, though, this episode is running a bit long, so you're teeny. Thank you guys so much for watching. We were able to fight the last Titan Pokemon and heal Mabasta fully today. Make sure to tune in next time if you want to see us head over to the next Team Starbase and maybe looking at taking that on. Again, thank you guys so much for... Hi, Golduck. Well, we're just going to run from this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to tune in next time, and I hope you guys have a good day.